Welcome to my channel Learn English with Nazir Shrindhava. So today we are going to start a very important grammar concept, which is tense. Many of my students were demanding this video as it is the foundation to learn English. So today we will learn tense. First of all, what is tense? Which we call kaal in Punjabi. It means it depicts the time at which a particular incident is taking place. For example, if something is taking place at the present time, we call it present tense. And if an incident is taking place, has already taken place, then that is past tense. On the other hand, if a particular event is going to happen in future, then we call it future tense. Now, these three tenses are further divided into four categories, which are simple, or we call it indefinite. Second is continuous. Third is perfect. And the fourth is perfect continuous. So in total, we have 12 sentences. The first one is simple present tense or present indefinite tense. Second is present continuous tense. Then present perfect tense. Then present perfect continuous tense. Similarly, we will talk about simple past tense or past indefinite tense. Then past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. Likewise, we have future, simple future tense, or we call it future indefinite tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, and future perfect continuous tense. So, in total, we have 12 tenses which we are going to study in detail. The first tense, which is simple present tense or present indefinite tense. So how can we recognize? In most of the Punjabi sentences ends with da hai, di hai, diyan han. ਮੁੰਡਾ ਖੇਡਦਾ ਹੈ, ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਨੱਚਦੀਆਂ ਹਨ, ਬੱਚੇ ਸਕੂਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਨ. So most of the routine activities are presented in simple present tense. So what are the various rules that we are supposed to follow? Firstly, we will talk about affirmative sentences. Affirmative means haan-vachak sentence. Simple sentence we call it. So the rule that we are supposed to follow is subject plus verbs first form plus s or es plus object. One thing that you have to keep in mind is subject. If the subject is singular, you are going to use this rule. And if the subject is plural, then you need not write S or ES with the verb. Let me give you an example. Monday cricket khedde han. So Monday we call boys. Now the subject boys is plural, so you will use this rule. Boys. Now we need verbs first form. Khedna means play and object is cricket. In case the subject is boy, then the sentence will be boy plays cricket. I hope this is clear to you. Now let's talk about negative sentence. Second is negative sentence. The rule that we are going to use is subject plus do not in case the subject is plural, or does not in case the subject is singular, plus verbs first form and then you will write object. Monday cricket nahi khedde han. Monday, the subject is plural, so you will write boys. As the subject is plural, you will write do not play cricket. The subject is singular. For example, girl, you will write does not dance. If singular, you will use does not, and if the subject is plural, you will write do not. Moving on, we have interrogative sentences. Affirmative, negative, and the third one is interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences are those in which a question is asked. Interrogative sentence. A question is asked in such kind of sentences. So you will write do or does in the very beginning, and then subject, then you will write verbs first form and then object and followed by question mark. So do boys play cricket? Similar rule will be followed here. If the subject is plural, for example boys, subject is plural, you will write do. Do boys play cricket? Question mark. Do boys play cricket? Does girl dance? So these are the three rules that you need to remember in case of present indefinite or simple present tense. I hope the concept of simple present tense is clear to you. We have simple past tense and the other name is past indefinite tense. How do we recognize this tense? In most of the Punjabi sentences, we have da si, di si, diyan san at the very ending of the sentence. For example, Monday cricket khedde san. The work is already completed in the past tense. Okay, so rule 1 is for, as we have already done, affirmative sentences. Affirmative means haan vachak. Okay, so the rule is very simple. This is the only tense in which we have to use second form of verb. And the rule is subject plus verbs second form plus object. For example, Monday cricket khedde san. Boys, verbs second form of play is play, played, played. Boys played cricket. teacher taught in the class. Taught is the second form of teach. Teacher taught in the classroom. So in all these sentences, we have written subject in the beginning, followed by verbs second form, and then object. Right? I hope this is clear. So moving on, we have negative sentence. Navachak. In these sentences, we simply use subject plus did not. Did not plus verbs first form and then object. Be very careful. Most of the students make this mistake. They try to use verbs second form in negative. That is incorrect. Use first form of verb. So let me give you an example. Teacher did not teach in the class. Teacher did not teach in the classroom. And similarly, girls did not dance. Likewise, boys did not play cricket. So we use in simple past tense negative sentences. Okay, so the third one that we have is what kind of sentence? Interrogative sentence, right? So third kind of sentences that we have are interrogative. As I've already told you, you need to ask a question in these kind of sentences. So you will start the question with did, then it is followed by subject, and then followed by verbs first form, object, and question mark. Very simple. So you will write did teacher punish the students? So sorry. Okay, don't forget to put the question mark. Did gardener water the plants? And you will ask, did teacher punish the class? Did gardener water the plants? Okay, so I hope the concept is clear to you.
Simple future tense or future indefinite tense. How do we recognize these sentences? In Punjabi sentences, wherever you find ga, ge, gi, you will use this sentence. For example, मुंडा गावेगा, कुड़ियां नचनियां, बच्चे स्कूल जाएंगे. It depicts future tense, right? So, let's start with the first rule, that is affirmative for affirmative sentence. For the affirmative sentence, the rule is subject plus will or shall plus verbs first form followed by object. Okay, so Monday, hockey, खेलेंगे. Monday, boys, you will write will, verb will be play, object will be hockey. Am I clear? Okay, a very important thing that I have missed. You will use will with he, she, it, you pronouns. And you will use shall with I and we. I repeat, you will use shall with only I and we. And with the rest of the pronouns, you will write will. Or to simplify, you can simply say I'll. It is a contracted form. He'll, she'll. Okay? So it's boys will play hockey. He'll come tomorrow if we wish to use contracted form. Right? Is that clear? So, moving on with the negative sentences. Negative means now object. So the rule is very simple. Use not with will and shall. So the rule will be subject plus will or shall followed by not. And then verbs first form, and I'll add space and will write here object. You will write boys not play hockey. Shall not go to Delhi. Most of the students call it Delhi, which is incorrect for say Delhi. I hope this is clear. So last we have interrogative sentences. As we know, in interrogative sentences, you will simply ask question beginning it with will or shall. For interrogative sentences, start the sentence or begin the sentence with will and shall or shall followed by subject and then verbs first form, object and question mark. Let me give you an example. Will she us shall we go to school after vacation? Okay, once again, use will with all the pronouns except I and we, because with I and we will use shall. I hope the concept of simple tense or indefinite tense is clear to you. We will meet again with the next video in which we will